Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are you doing? In case you're wondering how I'm doing, I'm okay. I've been busy, but I'm fine. How are you doing? I hope you're fine. I hope you're okay. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so happy to be here. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about studying your bachelor's in Norway for free. I know a lot of you have been asking for this video and it is finally here. Hooray! It is finally here. So in this video, I'm going to be talking to you about the schools that offer bachelors in English. Like I've told you guys before, most of the schools offer the bachelors in Norwegian, but in this video, I'll talk to you specifically about the schools that offer bachelors in English and the courses that they offer. So stay with me, okay? In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys about bachelors in Norway. So first of all, if you're new here, bachelors in Norway is free. Masters in Norway is free. Education in Norway is free in public schools, and that's government-owned schools. Tuition is free, top to down for everybody, even international students. So on this channel, I've been sharing mostly about master's education and how you can get a master's in Norway. And a lot of people have been asking me about bachelors, even though I have said a lot of times that a lot of schools don't offer bachelors in English, but a lot of people still wanted me to do a separate video for bachelors, which is why I'm doing this. So if you're insistent on saying, okay, I still want to try, I still want to study my bachelor's, in Norway, I still want to learn the language and come for study, because like I've emphasized in my other videos, learning the language is very important here for living, for getting a job, for literally like almost anything, right? Obviously, you can survive on English. Not obviously, but you can survive on English because my Norwegian is like really bad. But it is advisable and it will be really better for you if you learn the language. But you know that speaking another language for communication purposes, or you're going to buy something at the store, or even at work, is different from sitting in a classroom and trying to learn with a different language. I think it's going to be difficult, honestly. I haven't tried. I think it's going to be difficult. It's like me, like if you're Nigerian here, I'm Yoruba, and I don't really understand Igbo, apart from the basic Igbo that the Gaussians try to speak, right? But imagine me as a Yoruba person going to school and sitting down in a class where they are teaching me completely in Igbo. It is different from if I go to an Igbo market and I try to buy something. At least I might still be able to say, okay, egole and all that, right? I'm feeling myself. But that's different from if I sit down in a classroom and someone is trying to explain chemistry to me in Igbo. First of all, chemistry is already complicated, and they are now using Igbo to explain it to me. So think about it this way. If you still insist that you want to, learn, you want to come and do your bachelor's in Norway, you have to document your proof of Norwegian proficiency. If you check the description of this video, there are links there that take you to pages that will give you all the information about what kind of proficiency they accept, the different levels that they accept, and the things that you need to do if you want to go through that route. Like I said, I don't think it's the easiest route, honestly. But if you want to do it, do it. And at the same time, the links might also be useful for you, if you just want to learn the language generally. But regardless of if you want to do your bachelor's in Norway or not, as you guys know in this on my channel, I always emphasize the importance of learning the language. So I like to encourage you to start learning the language before you come, even if you're coming for your master's or for your bachelor's. And in my last video, I spoke to you guys about Skillshare, and I'm going to be telling you guys about Skillshare again today. If you didn't watch my last video, you can watch it here or here. I'm not sure where it's going to pop up on the screen. Here, it's here. Because last year I took a class, a Norwegian class in my second semester, and I was getting a grasp of it, but during the summer I traveled, and then for exchange I went to the UK for 4 months, and I just came back, and it's I couldn't remember all the Norwegian that I had learned because I had not been practicing. I'd not been talking to anybody in Norwegian. You know how it is when you're just trying to get a new language and then you just stop interacting with it for a very long time. And so I went on Skillshare to just try to brush up my Norwegian when I got back. When I got back, and I took this class that was really nice. It was very broken down. It was very easy to understand, and very explanatory as well. And I like the pace that the guy was talking. He helped me to understand what he was saying pretty well. So if you're thinking of even coming to do your bachelor's in Norway, this would be a good place for you to start in terms of trying to get and understand the language. Even if you're not even coming for your bachelor's and you're just coming for your master's, this is a good place for you to start if you want to start brushing up your skills. Because I have someone in my class and she was really getting on with the language better than the rest of us. And I asked her, like, what are you doing to make it so much better? And she was like, oh, I started learning before I came, so by the time I came to class, and or by the time I came to Norway and people were talking to me, I was able to remember that, oh, I learned this and I learned that. So I guess it's actually better if you start learning it before you come. Anyway, I digress. Right, thank you Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Skillshare is going to be giving free 1-month trial to everybody that clicks the link in my description box. You'll see the link there. You get free 1-month trial. So learn the language, guys. You cannot avoid it. You can't hide from it. Learn the language, my bachelor's people. Anyway, back to the universities that give a free bachelor's in English to international students. Number 1, University of Tromso. Now, University of Tromso has 2 bachelors in English that they offer. One is Northern Studies, and the other one is Arctic Adventure Tourism. I know that may sound new to you. Well, I'm African. Like, something like this is very new to me. It was very new to me when I was checking it up. Like, what's Arctic Adventure Tourism? Anyway, if you want to know more about it, check my description box. I put a little bit of description for the 2 courses there, and I put the link to those courses. The courses are 3 years. Deadline is 1st of December for application. They didn't specifically say when the applications open, but it will likely be in October. So if this is what you're interested in, be on the lookout for it. And another thing to note is that for most bachelors, at least for the most that I have seen, you need to have studied like 1 year of bachelor's in another country, or have like A-levels or something. You can't just come from like secondary school. If you're Nigerian, you can't just come from secondary school and, you know, come and do the bachelor's. You need 1 year of another education. So if you're interested in this, the links that I've put there has the requirements, everything that you need to check. Please check. Another thing to note, I got a lot of feedback from you guys. Thank you for sending me feedback. I really appreciate those of you that send me feedback. Thank you so much. I got a lot of feedback from those that said that, oh, they followed my advice and actually asked the school the questions that they have. You know, I'm always emphasizing that if you have a question, send an email to the school. They actually do respond. All right, they will respond to you and they will let you know. They will answer your question. And people tell me that, oh, I actually emailed the school and the school got back to me and they said so and so and so. Thumbs up for you. But another thing I want to say is that, for instance, if you ask me, oh, Muiwa XYZ ABC, and it's something that I've addressed before, I'll just be like, in my mind, I'm like, I've addressed this thing before. Go and watch the video. I might respond, I might not respond. All right. But if you're applying to a school, you don't want to come off as someone that is not smart to your school. So make sure that you have devoured all the information that they have on their websites concerning whatever topic you're interested in. Then if you don't find it there, you can reach out to them. Not that you did not do any checks at all. You were just lazy, or you did a lazy search. You just skim through. I didn't see it. You're already emailing them. And then they'll just be wondering like, well, this thing is just right there. You don't want them to be thinking that, is this our prospective student that cannot even read through a website properly? Obviously, I don't know if they think like that, but I might think like that if I was the one receiving your email. So you see, I don't know. But I'm just saying on the side, okay? I'm not saying that they judge based on this, but I'm just saying, check well before you just email the schools. Be sure that the information you're asking for is not actually listed on their website. All right? Cool. Number 2. Number 2 is Norwegian University of Life Sciences. They offer only 1 BSc in English, and the course is International Development and Environment Studies. International Environment and Development Studies. I think it's the second one. International Environment and Development Studies. Yeah, that's it. The link is in my description box. If you're interested in this course, you can click the link to go and check everything that you need to know. Like everything that you need to know. Excuse me. Whew. I need to drink water. But I'll wait. Everything that you need to know is in that link. Check it. It opens, I think, 15th of October and closes on the 1st as well. So be sure to, you know, check, see the things that you need if you're really interested. Check everything that they're asking you for. Make sure that you meet all the requirements if this is what you want to do. I mean, cool. It'll be nice. Now, the third school, which I love their options, like I love the options that they're offering for their English bachelors. The third school is Nord University. Nord University has 6 bachelors in English that they're offering, right? And I'm going to be reading it from my laptop just in case, like you see my eye going like this. The first one is Circumpolar and Nordic Studies. The second one is Biology. The third one is English. The fourth one is Film and TV Production. They actually teach you film and TV production. The fifth one is games and entertainment technology. You see why I said I really like Nord and the courses that they're offering. They seem pretty interesting. And the sixth one is 3D art, animation, and VFX. So I don't know anybody that's taking these courses, so I can't even speak to how it is or if it's really great, you know, what it's like. But even the courses themselves sound really interesting. I mean, film and TV, film and TV production, you know, games and entertainment technology, that seems very interesting to me. And you know, 3D arts and VFX animation and stuff like that. If this is your thing, click the link in the description box and check the website, see everything that you need, see if you meet the requirement. Or at least this is like February, so applications don't open till like October. They don't resume till like next year August. So if this is really what you want to do, you have more than enough time to prepare yourself, and it's in English. So I mean, it's not like they're teaching it in Norwegian, so you really have an advantage if you meet the requirements of what they're asking. I wish you guys all the best. I wish you guys all the best in your applications, and thank you so much for watching. I always, please, a lot of you watch my videos and you don't subscribe. I don't know why. What's the reason? Why do you do that? I mean, out of come on, we don't do that here. Please, if you're watching and you've not subscribed, please subscribe. If you're watching and you have never shared my videos with anybody in your life, today is a good day to share it. Please, this is good information. Free bachelors. It is good information, okay? Share it with somebody. Put it on your status. Post it on Facebook. Put it on your WhatsApp group chat. Tell everybody you know. Yes, I'm begging. Please. I'm not proud. I'm begging you. Share my videos and subscribe and like and leave a comment. I'm trying to say leave a comment because some of you say I don't respond now, but leave a comment. Thank you so much. Have a great time and see you guys soon. I'll have said next week, but who knows? I'm joking. Jokingly serious. Joking. Okay. See you guys. Bye. They offer only one BSc in English, and one of it is in film, circumpolar and Nordic studies, biology, English. You guys,